Thank you. So we're going to talk about your clothes too and empowerment. Be serious, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I love this though. I'm obsessed.
Thank you.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
It's so fabulous right now. I can't even.
Thank you. I do organize African markets. I work with African designers, so I always try to showcase their work.
Yeah, I got it. It's beautiful.
Thank you. So we saw you on stage talking about how women can be, or how fashion can be a way to empower women on an economic basis, but also on psychological basis. So. And I've been listening to you. You like to talk with young and empowering them. So how did you become an activist? Why are you so passionate about it?
You know, it's something I grew up with. You know, and I think that's why it's important to talk about it, because not everybody gets it from their parents like I did. You know, and my great grandmother worked for the Ladies International Garment Workers Union. She was a seamstress, and she was able to help my grandmother raise 5 kids on her own. And, you know, she was working for labor rights, and my grandmother used to help translating the marches and the paperwork into Spanish and English, and she would bring my mom along on those marches. And when I was little, my mom would take me on marches, and when they were doing voting things or sending out envelopes and petitions and stuff, and I'd be licking stamps and, you know, sending envelopes, and it's like it was part of something, it was part of your day. It was like some days we're going food shopping, we're going to the park, going for a hike, some days we're going and working at a shelter. Like, that's just something you do. And I think that's just a really important thing that we're starting to see more and more today, where people are recognizing it's that simple. You can send a post, you can share, you can connect, you can make an impact and have your life. It doesn't have to be one or the other. And that's what inspired this, you know?
Yeah, and can you talk about this?
Sure. Well, this is a brand that we started called Studio 189 that's based out of Ghana. Rosario and myself, ABRIMA, we work together. We've been friends for a long time. But really the biggest point is that there's so many amazing artisans and designers and young people that are doing great work that's been passed down from generation to generation. New ideas, old ideas, all at the same time, but sometimes it misses a space. So what we try to do is kind of pull people together, create a platform, and create. So we make product. We have a brand called Studio 189. We also have a website where we showcase the work of different artists and artisans in our own work, and it's really about impacting the value chain and coming together to build a fashion industry that in other countries is worth billions and billions of dollars. And if you could just take a piece of that in Africa, that would be more than what the countries receive in aid. And the people are already doing it. We're doing it, they're doing it. If we can just do that together, then you do impact women, you do impact men, you create jobs, you support education just by doing it. And that's what we're trying to do. The same work that everybody does everywhere, the same work we've been lucky enough to do in New York, in Italy, in LA, in countries and cities around the world. We're doing it in Africa, and we're doing it in Ghana specifically. And it's been really beautiful, and it's really great that we get to be here in Brussels at Beaux-Arts and to be able to share this story and to learn also about, you know, how the growth of the Belgian fashion industry.
And what do you have a message that we can send to young people living here and willing to take their part in this fight? Because we need the big brands to pay attention to that, but we also have our parts to do.
I think it's because it's a multiple thing. You know, the big brands also need you. They need you as consumers. They need you as innovators and creators and people to keep and sustain their companies and brands. You know, the people who started them don't even own them anymore. So it's like, you know, this it's not something that's so far away. It's not that you're invaluable. Everybody brings something to it. And that's where we use the chain link. It's like everyone, you can't have a beautiful garment without the seamstress, without the sourcing the content. You know, this isn't a Dinkra symbol. Boa mene me moa means help me and let me help you. And we make it as a chain link because that always keeps going. It's not like I helped you, you helped me, that was it. It keeps happening, it keeps going, it keeps growing, you know, like, that's the thing, you know, you're asking me, like, where did that activism come from, where I was raised in it, and now I have a microphone that's thrust in my face. Yeah, I didn't have that then. Most of the people that I worked with and the activists, they didn't have that. They did it anyway. And so now I have the privilege of having a microphone in my face and I can use something with it. But that has changed so much over the past 20 plus years that I've been working in this industry. Everybody has a microphone now. It's called your cell phone. And you're able to use it with Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and so many different, email, calling each other. There's just a global world. We're Afropolitan now. Everybody's connected to that. And it's really powerful and really beautiful. You know, we say what we're doing, we're catering to the global citizen, the global African citizen. Everybody has a story of Africa. Whether you're dressed in African clothes, or you're an African American, or you're Japanese, or you're Indian. The amount of Indians and Chinese and people that we meet that you're going, I am African. Yves Saint Laurent, Algerian, I am African. Like, that's the thing. We have to stop making it this foreign thing and start recognizing that it's the cradle of civilization where we all come from. And if you have anything negative to say in your brain that that's the only thing you can come up with when you think of Africa, you haven't been there. So go, and make that change.
Yes, that will be the word. And can you just talk a little bit about what you're wearing tonight?
Yes, actually this is, I'm actually wearing Belgium a little bit. I have DVF right here, coupled with our YOUX collaboration. So this is Studio 189, but we did a special pattern for YOUX for Italy. So this was the top and the purse. And then the skirt is from our collection, which is also pan batik in Ghana. And this is our jean, it's our mermaid skirt. And for me, this is like talking about the whole international concept of it. It's an African style skirt with you know, we were being promoted in Italy with a Belgian designer. Like, it's just that interconnectedness, and it all works together. You know, Kenyan jewelry maker. I mean, it's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Would you like to add something?
No, I think she said it. I think we're really excited now to see the Congos, and what they just taught us is swag. Woo!
Thank you so much. But I would like you to work with Congo too.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna give you. Do you have a card?
I do. I'll give it to you. I think.